still available in other countries. There is a costa product that is sold in the late 1800s, and the marketing name is heroin.
Oh my goodness.
But we don't think of it that way, do we? We never think of it as something that's actually a medicine. But heroin was a marketing term used by Bear to describe this costa product. Your question, ma'am?
I've got the age of the bottle.
From here over, and all these shelves are all original to the 1700s.
Oh my goodness.
Some of them are earlier in the 1700s. We believe these are in the earlier part of the 1700s. These are your metals. Mercury, sulfur, gold, and iron. Okay? Mercury is used for cancer. Mercury is also used for those diseases we don't talk about in front of children. Those diseases. Yeah. There is a medicine called Thunderbolt. Well, I think these people are all over 29. Thunderbolt is a medicine that has a great deal of mercury in it. It's said to be something they took in large quantity on the Lewis and Clark expedition. Oh, really? These are all black amethyst glass, which means they're very dark purple, so they're going to protect your tincture, everything that has an alcohol base to it, so that you're sure that the sunlight isn't altering that alcohol and isn't heating it up, and it's not evaporating because you've got a stopper on it. The essences are syrups, sugar and water. Or extracts, they generally have a honey base. You have hues that are topical ointments. I always like to say things, in this group we know is unguentine, okay, topical ointment. And then you have things with a C in front of them, and they're conserves. While most of the medicines you're taking are going to be laxatives, because we want to get the bad stuff out of your system, right? They're purges. Anything that is an upward purge is obviously up. Anything that's just a purge is a downward. So laxatives are very common. Upward purges would be like wine of ipecac. Okay? A conserve is something that goes in and stays inside and is making an altering. So this is 1 part grated orange peel and 3 parts sugar. Your dosage is what sits on the end of a knife, and this is for when you have that hollow stomach and a lack of appetite. This will help bring that appetite on. You're buying this in here. Oranges aren't in Florida yet, much less in California. So this is something that's being brought up from the Caribbean. So liking the idea of pineapples and all of those citrus items, this is going to be fairly expensive to the average person. So if you want conserve of orange peel, then you're going to be getting it in here. Now the interesting thing is, of course, we know it doesn't have much of a shelf life, so you're not going to make much of it at a time. And this is also an alterative. This is your heartburn medicine. Calcium carbonate. Chalk. Tums.
Well, now, did you have to have some kind of training to work here, or did you work here because you had to learn an apprentice and learn it all?
It's a 7-year apprenticeship, which is a formal training.
Okay.
Galt is learning from Pasteur, who already has the title of doctor. Pasteur learned from Dr. Gilmore, who was in town. This is one of the ways they're learning. This is from the 1753 dispensatory, and this is going to give you the information you need. Animals, vegetables, and minerals. Are they extracts? Are they solutions? Are they crystallizations? Where is this coming from? Or how do you create it into a medicine that can be consumed? And then in the back, of course, you've got all your ingredient lists.
Wow.
Your language, because this is from London, is going to be English, except the ingredients are going to be in Latin. If this is printed in Germany, then the text is going to be auf Deutsch, and the ingredients are going to be in Latin, and so on. So they're learning from someone else who already has the title, but they also have medical books. Mackenzie's Apothecary is right near the governor's palace, and I believe when he passed on, he had 63 separate medical texts at that point in time. So there's plenty of stuff to read to give you information.